So we got a couple topics.
Yeah.
I think one of the bigger topics right now in hip hop
Mm.
is what was happening with Young Thug and Gunna.
Yeah.
I think that's like
Yeah.
I think
For
it's
the streets.
yeah,
For
it's
the streets.
for the street side of hip hop
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, definitely something that's taking the world by storm, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are number one, you think Young Thug was in there telling from the video that released?
Okay. From a non-street person, when I was watching the interrogation and the cops or whatever you want to call them, the DEA, they kept iterating, if that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to talk about anything. You don't have to say anything. But we would like to question you on some stuff.
Yeah.
And they were saying, we know you already got something going on, but if you want to talk, you can talk.
Yeah.
And for me, just hearing them say that and him continuing to talk, I'm just like, you kind of telling a little bit.
Yeah.
And like,
what do you think? Okay, so the opposite to that, right, is he was lying to help his homie that they were questioning him about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard that narrative too, and I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Like it's hard because on one end he's telling, and then on the other hand I'm like, if you helping the homie out, salute to you. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you trying to get him out of a situation and you like, fuck, I gotta go talk to them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying that I don't have to talk. So it's just like muddy waters right there. So it's just like, damn, like you should have just been like, where's my lawyer?
For sure.
Where's my lawyer?
That's how I look at it.
You know what I mean?
Like because anything, like they tell you, right, when they Mirandarize you, unless you're speaking to them like this. I watch a lot of shit too. Like I watch a lot of like of those like crime videos.
CSI?
Not CSI, but I watch those real like those real life law and crime joints on YouTube.
Like First 48?
Not First 48. It's like YouTube joints where it's like real shit. Like it's like they'll go over the police body cam footage and they'll go over like the interrogation. And I watch shit like that's like, like it sounds fucked up, but like murders or like crazy shit, right? Because I'd be interested in like how the situations unfold, right?
Yeah,
and like what the cops do.
Yeah.
And in that situation, when I watch Young Thug, and believe me, I've been into it because I listen to that type shit like while I'm working on shit, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of keep my mind busy.
Yeah. Is this guy crazy or what?
Huh?
I said, is this guy crazy or what?
Maybe. Nah. Nah, but like when I hear that Young Thug shit, it's like exactly like if they're telling you that you don't need to be there, you shouldn't be saying anything to the police for real, because at the end of the day, anything that you say can and will be used against you.
And they tell you that every time.
They didn't tell Young Thug that because he wasn't because he wasn't forced to be there. They can only really Mirandize you if you're being detained and you were like in process. So for real, Young Thug still should have knew, like, from them telling you, yo, you don't have to be here. We're not reading you your Miranda rights. Like, we could put you in the questioning. You can choose not to say nothing.
Yeah.
You could still choose not to say nothing now. But if you choose not to say nothing now, the difference is you walk outside the door and go home. If we read you your Miranda rights and you choose to say nothing now, you're going into the cell and you got to wait for your lawyer to come, and then you could talk to your lawyer.
Wow.
And if you're telling on behalf of the homie, it could be good faith. Like, yo, I'm trying to help the homie out.
Yeah.
But you might be telling them something that they might already know,
but you're confirming it.
You're confirming it, or you're just building a case on yourself.
Or so you might say something. Ooh.
Feel me?
We didn't hear that. That's new information. Let me write that down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then it could tie people to completely different other cases. When we for example, when we got him last time, he said he didn't sell weed.
Yep.
And that's how I know his connection to this weed dealer that might have passed away or got shot or randomly got robbed.
Yeah.
Or he was a mole or something, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he didn't sell weed.
Yep.
So now you're telling me he sells weed.
Yep.
But to cover up another lie.
Yep.
So it's like,
and that's another charge. If you don't know, you lying to the cops and they hearing something else.
Yep.
That's a whole nother charge.
So I think like just in general, like lying, like it's kind of like you have to lie to save yourself from another lie.
Yeah.
So it's better just to not lie
Yep.
and not put yourself in a position to where you got to be in front of the cops telling them stories.
Yeah.
Because then
they're gonna remember everything, and everything is being recorded.
And as you can see, they're using it against Thug now.
Yep.
They're putting it out because they couldn't get him in court. They couldn't nail him and get him sent to jail forever. So now they're like, okay. Now he's talking big shit. Like he didn't tell on nobody. Oh, but I remember I was the detective that interviewed him when he was low-key telling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all I got to do is put out a 1 minute clip, and that shit ruins everything.
And that's what's crazy, because I'm still a fan, you know, of Young Thug. Like I like his music. He makes good music. And now I don't know if you've seen it, but he pushed his album back till the 29th, I believe. And I think that's next Friday. And from reports, what they're saying is that a lot of the features who were on that album are pulling their verses. And I know that hurts for him because, like he was saying, he quote unquote put on Lil Baby and Gunna, and obviously he's not talking to Gunna at this point. He already made that a pundit, but I'm pretty sure Future, you know, was gonna be on that album. Maybe Drake might have been on that album.
Definitely would have been on the album.
And probably some other, you know, Atlanta, you know, heavy hitters. And from all of those voice mails and stuff that was coming out, that just ruined a lot of relationships. And I don't know if you've seen that Big Bank interview that he did.
Yeah, I seen that he did an interview. I didn't watch it in full, but I seen a lot of parts from it.
I'm not from Atlanta, you know. From my perspective, I respected it because he was being real and honest with Big Bank, who I've heard that he's, you know, the real deal out there, you know, meaning like he's a guy that a lot of Atlanta rappers or Atlanta in general respect.
Okay.
So I watched it in full, and you know, he spoke about everything. And for me, I think a lot of artists need to do that. Like if they have a lot going on, I think they need to lock in with one person who they trust and who is gonna ask them the hard questions, the uncomfortable questions, and let, you know, the world see, like, in real time, like, that you're emotional, that you're emotional, you know, about what's going on. And like, because I know it hurts that him and Gunna aren't talking, like, regardless if he's a rat or not, but they made the best music together. You know what I mean? And, you know, like he said, like he helped, you know, Lil Baby in the interview. They make good music together. Yeah. Him and Future make good music together. So I can only imagine him being at home right now, like, fuck, man, like, none of these guys are answering the phone, or none of them want to clear their verses for me on the album. And if Young Thug or somebody in your crew see this, bro, like, just use that as fuel and do no features. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just lock in. Like, just lock in and let the music speak. Be vulnerable. Speak from the heart. Speak your truth. You know what I mean? And just let the music speak. Don't tweet. Don't post nothing. Just let the music speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I think, and to that point, I don't think Thug is gonna have, the reason it was pushed back was I don't think the album would have been strong enough without the features. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a scramble. Yeah. But another part of the coin, man, is you reap what you sow. The same things that'll make you laugh will make you cry. So, like, him putting Gunna on blast, and basically blackballing Gunna from the industry because, you know, he quote unquote told.
Yeah.
And like the semantics of it, like I'm like not like the lawyer that handled the case, so I'm not gonna say like what exactly is what.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's still telling. I think it's still telling. Yeah, like it's some telling shit.
Yeah.
But if you was telling 10 times as worse, you know, 10 years ago before you met Gunna, or like a little, you know, 5 years before you met Gunna, like the way you were, you can't try to do that to somebody. You're better off just letting that shit go.
Yeah.
You're better off just like, you know what? Maybe I don't fuck with you personally, but on an industry or like business wise level, let me not mention nothing about this. Make it seem like everything's cool, and make sure everything's cool. Don't get me fucked up. Don't be like trying to be like a mafia man and like trying to get him whacked behind this. Nah, fuck that. Yeah. Just let it be.
It should have just been business is business.
Business is business.
Like
he named the album. Yeah, he named the album that. But snitching is snitching.
Yeah.
You feel me? Unfortunately, snitching is snitching. So there's no like there's like, you know, what do you call it when you kind of like tell but don't really tell? They call it something. It's like secondhand snitching, some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
like it's like
I get what you mean.
Sneak, like I don't want to call it sneak snitching. There's sneak dissing, but like it's something like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, that's how the world works. Unfortunately, like that karma, that energy comes back. So now when you need your shit to pop, and the person that you trying to get out of the industry blows the fuck up,
like Gunna said, you need a feature, just say that.
That's crazy.
And it's, I mean, you know, it's like, look, like I said, I'm not no street dude, but Gunna is killing right now.
Mm-hmm.
He came out, I'm pretty sure he knows what he did, and he's just like, look, I'm just gonna lock in on my music and just focus on my music and just make vibes, because that's all he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, he's just making nothing but vibes. And
one more thing on that. Before this is gonna lead into the Lil Baby joint.
Ooh, okay.
But one more thing.
Okay.
This whole Young Thug, Lil Baby, Gunna, Gucci Mane stuff, kind of proves that Atlanta is not what we thought it was, where everybody's really fucking with each other. Yeah. It's more of a business thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen through those messages and all how everything played out, nobody's really friends like that.
No. It's who you lit. All right, let's do a song. You lit. Let's do a song.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So
I definitely feel you on that.